Oh, snap.
Touchdown for the Colts. Going to bring it down. He's going to be sacked by the Colts. And the Colts have it at the Charger 20-yard line. And Colts recovering. Colts bringing heat. They got him. He's got a first down with his feet. Anthony Richardson. Near sideline looking for Alec Pierce. He's got it. Touchdown! Touchdown!
All right. We are back. It's been a while. Happy New Year. Welcome to the Big 2-6. We are starting off the first stream, playing some Madden, playing as the Saints. And yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. The season is over, so we're not going to play the rest of the season. It's going to start in the, off-season. I have it set to where we should win and lose the same amount of games in real life. I have us beating the Jets and Titans and then losing to the Falcons, which should make it so we go 6-11. So, without further ado, we're going to look at our depth chart. First, we're going to look at the injury report because holy shit, the Saints are going through it. Granted, all of these guys are ass cheeks, but I mean, 88 overall center who's been out 11 to 17 weeks. That's upsetting. Blackman's been out. Miller, hopefully he's back by the next year because he's somebody I was kind of looking forward to maybe being a starter. Because, Kamara's getting old. This is play the moments. We are going to keep the sliders the same. Since I'm not playing the full game, I don't know if I'll import... do I import the realistic sliders? Maybe I do. We'll see how that works. I do know one thing about the sliders. Since the last update, We want to make QB accuracy up by 5 for the CPU. Fatigue, bring down to 65. Offsides, bring down to 60. Defensive pass interference, bring down to 60. All right, that should be the realistic sliders. We'll see how that works. Let's look at our depth chart. We are going to rock with Tyler Shuck for the remainder of the season and probably next season. 87 speed, 92 throw power. That is something we can work with. Kamara, I don't think I'm a trade, but he is definitely going to lose the starting job next year. We have nobody in the fullback position. Of course. Fuck it. Taysom Hill is our tight end. I want that to be Juwan Johnson. Taysom Hill is not going to be on this team for a long time. We got the rookie Kelvin Banks, so we don't have to worry about tackle. Guard position could be better. We do have a center. He's just, hurt. Guard. The O-line, the tackles are salvageable. The guards need to be replaced, and we have like a 29 overall center. Cam Jordan's probably going to retire after this year, so maybe Chase Young can take a step up. Brian Bresee could pop. I've seen it happen in a lot of leagues. So the plan is to stick with him and maybe just draft another one to be, the second DT. Stutzman can end up being a dog. Davis is old. He's probably somebody we might want to look to trade before he retires just to get some draft capital, even though he is a big staple of the team. Kool-Aid McKinstry. He can be a dog. 1 year pro, 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 agility. Rookie Quincy Riley, we're just going to go ahead and put him in the second spot to try to get some reps in. Justin Reed, we want to look to replace. I actually want to play Sanker is playing the rookie with 90 speed. Could be a dog. Kickers, we don't know nothing about them. They definitely need to be 1,000% replaced. We're just going to let Kamara finish out the starting role this year. Slot, definitely going to be Olave just to try to get him some stats. We need to draft another receiver. Oh my God, who are the Saints receivers? They probably have the worst receiving core in the entire league. They got no potential besides Olave. Let's just get to the offseason. We got to make some moves. And we get an injury. Brian Bresee will not be finishing the year. We'll go ahead and actually since we're starting it out, I'm going to go ahead and clear those because that's not my fault. I'm a new coach. This should be an L, leaving us 6-11. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope so. Headset broke. Here we go. All right, 6-11. Look at Shuck stats. 2,100, 12-7. Not bad. The running game is terrible. Olave gets over 1,000. Juwan Johnson was 723. I'm leaning towards drafting a receiver first round. Maybe getting rid of Demario Davis. week 1 of the trading period. But we are in the wild card. We have nothing to really do here, so let's go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl. See who's going to play against each other. Ugh. Ugh. You respond to a message. All right. Rams versus Bills. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing this. Let's see how it went. The Patriots beat the Jags. Oh, the seating's all messed up. The Bills beat the Texans. The Ravens, I guess, made it to the playoffs. The Chargers lost. Patriots beat the Ravens. Bills beat the Broncos. Bills stomped the Patriots. Lions made it. Lost to the Packers. Rams beat the Niners. Eagles beat the Packers. Rams beat the Eagles. Okay. Who's going to come out on top? My guess is the Bills. 28-24. Cool. 31-26 Rams. Cool. Matthew Stafford, NFL MVP. Jahmyr Gibbs, Offensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. Ibuka, get Rookie of the Year. Okay. Carson Schweizinger gets Rookie of the Year. And then the Rams win the Super Bowl. Mock Draft 2. We do got realistic draft classes. They got Dante Moore and Fernando going the 1 and 2. And then Ty Simpson. We pick 8. Jordan Tyson goes 6. So right now I'm leaning towards Jeremiah Love. Caleb Downs. Anthony Hill Jr. Can I get another first round pick? Because if I can get... Carnell Tate's not even supposed to go in the first round. So that'd be insane. But let's go ahead and upgrade our players. Jonas Anchor has 5 upgrades. I'm actually going to apply these. Want to make him a scheme fit just in case it's... Actually, we can honestly look at that. See. Want to make him scheme fit. Then we got to get him a mentor. It's going to be impossible to make him a scheme fit. The other one just keeps going up every time I do this one. Kool-Aid McKinstry with 3. Keep him as a scheme fit. This guy's going to be a dog. Dang, they really put some detail into his face scan. Not going to lie. Everybody else can get the quick upgrade. Retirements. Does anybody retire for us? Rodgers retires. Thielen retires. Cup, Gilmore. Cam Hayward retired. Dang. Cam Jordan retired. Taysom Hill retires. Demario Davis retires. No trading him. Jonathan Bullard retires. All right. So there's no way we're trading up for another first round pick. Running back, receiver. Running back, receiver, linebacker. Running back, receiver, edge. The edge can be okay. Running back, receiver, probably linebacker. Running back, receiver, linebacker, CB. They have 126 mil now. We're not going to accept the option. Blackmon. Will he take a 2-year deal? He will stay with us. Alante Taylor, I would like to keep for cheap. Okay, we will keep him. I'm not attached to any of these guys. And we'll let them walk. Guess we're sticking with Scott Anderson and Benjamin Turner. That's what we do. Staff improvement.
One season ends and the work begins on the next for players and coaches. Their goals are the same. Find weaker areas and make them strengths to bring into a new year.
Hell yeah. Thanks for meeting with me. I really look forward to the upcoming season. I was hoping to get your opinion on how I can improve as a head coach. Being a great leader is about the role you play in creating the identity of your team on this offense. Guess we'll stick to the ground game first here. Running inside. Let's go ahead and look at this again. Reject the 50-year option. All right. We are walking into this draft with pick 8, pick 40, no 4th round pick. All right. This might be a toughie. Let's see who comes up in free agency. Hopefully we can maybe get a receiver. Javonte Williams. Superstar. We do need running back. I am interested. He is interested. 4-year deal, under 10 mil, 85 overall superstar. I will offer that contract. Daniel Jones. Bring him over. Then we'll look at receivers. We got Dobbs. Not interested. Marquise Brown. Kendrick Bourne. I'd rather get young people than to pay extra for like a Dobbs, because it's 3 offers, not interested at all. How much would I have to pay extra? Guess we'll offer that, but I'm also going to get Coker, who's not interested but has no offers yet. So maybe we can get him for cheap for long term and develop him into a beast. Tight end. Likely would be cool to have, but we would have to go against 4 other teams. Not really feeling any of these guys. Batonio is somebody we'll wait until probably the last week and maybe just offer him a cheap contract. Evan Neal, right guard, could have some potential. I will offer him a contract. He might be starting for us next year. Edge, there's usually nothing the first year. Van Noy, 35 years old. I'll pass on that. DT, something we need, but I don't really want to pay a lot on it. Quiddy Pay, not interested. Bryce Huff, interested. Willie Gay has 19 offers. I didn't know he was such a hot commodity. Hot commodity. Zaire Franklin walks from the Colts. Respect. Respect. Nobody I really want to go after. Gosh, this free agency's kind of ass. Jalen Watson, maybe. 27, 79 overall, 93 speed, 6'2". I actually am going to offer that contract. We'll be fighting against the Titans for that. Might offer him a little bit more money. Brian Cook. That's actually not bad. Cisco. Brisker would be crazy, but he's not interested at all. Guess we'll start with these 5. Evan Neal, Jalen Coker, Dobbs, Jalen Watson, Javonte Williams, who will be signing to our team. We bring in Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Coker, and Evan Neal. So Watson, still undecided. We lose Javonte to the Bengals, even though we offered more money. And I hate him now. They have Chase Brown and now Javonte Williams. I am going to offer Quentin Lakes 3 years because nobody else has offered him anything yet. Brian Cook is still undecided. Andre Cisco, I mean, if nobody else is going to offer him a contract, I need the depth, and it's cheap depth. Jalen Watson, we might bump up his salary because we might not be able to draft a good CB. And saying that, I'm probably going to sign another one. But who do we want? So anybody who has potential. Not really. Elam maybe. 25.93. We are going to offer a contract on that just to get him as depth for 5 years. Do bring in Elam. Everybody else is undecided. We do bring in Quentin Lakes. We do bring in Jalen Watson. All right, that's huge. Huge draft day. Say we sign the one, hopefully the one last person signs. And then that's probably what we'll roll with. Then we'll have to tackle what? Linebacker, receiver. No, we do have Dobbs, but we need another receiver 100%. We could definitely make this work though. Okay. Center is Cheeks. Guard. Alright. Okay. Okay. Probably, we might not need a receiver. Dobbs and Coker they could lead us. Those are some solid receivers. Better than what they had. Mock draft 3. They have us getting Jeremiah Love. And I feel like I'd be dumb not to get him if he's there. We need running back. Running back and DT are our top needs by the draft board. Andre Cisco signs. Are there any kickers? Spencer Schrader. Bring him to my team. Get our kicker and punter. That is set. Our free agency is going to end with Quentin Lakes, 3 years. Not that expensive. Jalen Watson, 3 years. Also not that expensive. Punter, receiver for 4 years. We did kind of overpay, but we wanted to lock down the receivers. Welcome to the team, Dobbs. And we got Cisco as depth. Schrader as our kicker. Coker as our third string receiver. Elam as a backup CB. Then we bring in right guard Evan Neal, who's probably going to be shifted to left guard. We end with $67.7 million left in cap room. I mean, that's a decent amount. So let's go ahead and head into the draft. I'll actually be able to focus on some players. Fuck it. Jeremiah Love. Who's a receiver that could make it to the second round where we pick? Denzel Boston. A tight end could be a need too. This guy is elite across the board. That's what we're going with. We do got some trade offers for Blackmon, who I will trade if I see fit. These trades are kind of mid. Let's go ahead and look and see if there's any trades we want to make. I want to keep Kamara. I want to keep Olave. Nobody's really going to be... Dude, he's getting paid some money, though. I don't really want to pay him that money. Chase Young can stay. We are desperate for linebackers. We can survive with our backfield. Our secondary, I mean. I might actually see if anybody wants these two people. They're offering a guard for Jane and Vicky Pearsall. Kind of just want some picks. Who needs a tight end in DT? The Bucks do, but they can't afford it. Tight end DT to the Eagles for... Would they give me their last first round pick for it? Nowhere near. What about a third? Can we get another third round pick? They don't even want to give me a third round pick. I know. Oh, this dude. Fuck the Jets. They got 2 firsts and 2 seconds. You know, they want to give me a second. Ooh. Wait a minute. They don't have a third. Wait, they have 3 first round picks in 2027? I should have did a Jets rebuild. So that gets us close. Is there something... I don't really want to give up my third. I wouldn't mind giving up the 5th. What about a 4th next year? That gets us close. 5th this year. That's okay. Jawan Johnson, Godshaw, 4th this year, 5th next, or 5th this year, 4th next year for another second round pick this year. That should help us get some linebackers. And we're just going to have to send to the draft. That's like the only trade we can really make. Oh, I need a new piece. Oh, wait, that gave us that much cap penalty. Let's go ahead and start the draft. That is loud. Was that loud for you guys? Because that is screaming in my ears. All right, Browns are on the clock. They are going to select Dante Moore. Good selection, good selection. Cardinals are probably going to get Fernando. They do. The Jets are going to get Ty Simpson. The Titans will acquire Jordan Tyson, helping out Cam Ward in the receiving department. Giants get Arvil Reese, who is an absolute monster. The Raiders get Mekhi Lemon. That's a good pick. David Bailey goes next. We are now on the clock. Jeremiah Love is there. He is a top 5 pick. Caleb Downs is also there. Cardinal Tate is there. We desperately need a running back. And, I mean, Jeremiah Love is just the easiest option, right? Top 5 pick, A in almost everything. Elusive back, 21 years old, 6 foot, from Notre Dame, the best college there is. We're just going to welcome him to the team. Ranked number 2, got him at 8. Hidden dev, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Now we pick in the second round at 8. We're just going to sim to the pick. I don't want to do any trading, lose any picks. Carnell Tate does make it to the second round. That's insane. Receivers, Denzel Boston. Elite strength, great acceleration. Probably have a 90 speed. Eli Stowers is here. Oh, and he looks like a monster. Could use a DT. What linebackers do we have? Josiah Trotter. Not really feeling Josiah Trotter. Turian York looks solid. But will he get picked right now? Some solid CBs still. Some solid safeties. Kilgore played the middle of the field pretty well. Then we got Boston, who could solidify our receivers. But we already signed receivers, so I think we're going to go with Eli Stowers to solidify our tight end position. He's 23, 75 at 40, hidden dev, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. Former high school wide receiver. Now we pick 14. Denzel Boston goes right before our pick. Ukulele's still here. This guy has potential. Move Chase Young to DT. Have him play the middle. Get Ukulele on the outside with B finesse moves. C play recognition is not bad. His tackling's terrible. That's something I can think on. I really want to see the linebackers. York and Perkins are still here. What are the chances we can get both of them? Torian York is getting selected. 34 at 46. Hidden dev. Round 3, pick 8. If Perkins is there, we select him. Ukulele's gone. Singleton's gone. I'm thinking Perkins. Perkins is still here. I think I've gotten him a few times in some of my rebuilds, but for the look, his speed is just you can't pass it up. He has to have like 93 speed, 79 at 72, 92 speed, 97 acceleration. Our linebackers are set. Now we don't pick until round 6. But we don't have to worry about linebackers. Little goes to the Steelers. That's going to be nasty. What else? What do we need? Cade Klubnik goes. Maybe a backup QB. Who do we still have? Trinidad Chambliss is here. I feel like I got to get Trinidad Chambliss. He'll be our backup QB. 261 at 168. Welcome to the team, Trinidad. No picks remaining. I think it was a good draft. I think we've got what we needed. Let's look at our draft recap here. Zach Charbonnet has been traded. Get Jeremiah Love at an 81 overall. Eli Stowers at a 73. York at a 75. Harold Perkins at a 72. Trinidad Chambliss at a 66. Welcome to the team. Go ahead and adjust our lineup here. Shuck is still named the starter. But this team is looking good. This team is looking good. Let's get to free agency because I got to fill in some spots here. You got some trade offers from Blackman, both from Blackman. Okay, people are really interested in Julian Blackman. Ramondre Stevenson, interesting. Chris Jenkins Jr. is actually not a bad trade. And I'm going to accept it. I feel like we can get more out of that though. Like a higher pick. So let's call up the Bengals. Let's see what we can get Chef in here. Give us Jenkins Jr. I'll give you Blackman. Also slide me a 3rd round pick. You slide me a 3rd. I'll slide you a 5th. And that's accepted. That's a solid trade. Now we got training camp to do, but not many staff loadouts. Definitely want to do linebacker development. Probably linebacker and QB to get Shuck as good as possible. Is that 40 to buy? But we also want... Where is it at? We want to max this out. This is huge for training camp. And we'll get to QB1. We'll platinum that one. And then we'll just get this as much as we can. Gold's not bad. We'll work with that. Weekly strategy. We got linebacker. Player development, QB. Playbooks and stuff are fine. We'll half pad it. Jeremiah Love, York, Stowers. I think for training camp, we're going to do one of the linebackers for like the D-line one, and then the other one for the tackles, just to get them both, some XP. So we are going to put in the worst running back we have. All right, training camp. Let's get a taste of Tyler Shuck. Pause. Maybe we can get Star Dev. I'm not going to play the preseason. I am going to leave injuries on for the preseason just to give us a bit of a surprise. Because injuries happen. We're cooking. This training camp, the most important thing to franchises, especially with the abilities unlocked. You can get like 8 skill points with like one player at every position. Moneyball. Money ball. Money. Oh, not money. Not money. But it's still gold. We'll take it. Give us star dev. We do not get star dev. We will do Jeremiah Love. I do suck at the running back one, but if we can get silver, that's all that matters. We are going to have to give him his number because this is ugly. Nasty. Oh, he broke it. Okay. Oh, he's nasty. We're winning a Super Bowl. Year one. Point still stands. Bro, I've yet to get gold in this one. Trying to do everything to get as much points as possible. They wouldn't even let me juke. Dude, are we even going to get silver? Yeah, we're going to get it. If we do something crazy, we can maybe get gold. We have to score twice. It's not going to happen. We would have to juke them both out. We can't even juke the first guy we see. We'll take silver. Get. Do we do Coker? Coker, Dobbs. Say we just stick with Stowers. I don't know how much they utilize to tie it in this playbook. I do normally try to use the team's playbook that I'm rebuilding. If you guys haven't figured that out yet. Especially on these streamed rebuilds. The little one-off ones, I'll change it up to try to win a Super Bowl. You son of a bitch. You gotta toe tap that. Good pass, Shuck. Good shit. We are going to see if there's a mentor QB available. Just to kind of boost their XP. Oh, we crossed him up. Good catch. If we catch all three of these, we get gold. Shit, if we catch one more, we get gold. Sowers might be a dog. 88, solid number for the tight end. We just got to get Jeremiah Love number 2. Has 2 skill points. Pocket protector. They let you do long snappers now? That's pretty cool. Thinking Evan Neal. It might be crazy. But I'm thinking Evan Neal. He's the lowest one. He's going to be a starter, so he needs XP. Oh. Just doing circles. I like when they put the shit so far away from the skill point thing, you can't even get to it. Oh, dub. I can get it. I can get it. Hit the boost. Oh, we hit the burners. Oh, we're cooking. Getting the stamina. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's locked in. Oh, he's dogging. I'm the best ever at that. Cooking. And then here, this is where we're going to do Harold Perkins. And then for the other one, we're going to do York. Because they're going to be our linebackers. 2 rookie linebackers are going to lead the way. It's like when the Falcons got the fucking their edges. Why am I forgetting their names? Still can't remember their names. Jalen Walker. Cool. Extreme ball knowledge. If anybody's watching, the schedule today is Madden. Then we're going to play some Ark. Maybe play some Siege. And then end on The Walking Dead. Episode 3. Maybe 4. Alright, York. First try. First try. Alright, we can make that work. That's a fumble. He just met the maker. You just met the maker again. Give me a toss. A toss is so easy to blow up. Murdered. We call that murdered in game. This guy is a hitter. Oh, he's a hitter. We already got gold. DB, should we do Quincy Riley? That's what I'm thinking. Oh. Humbled. We're back to hitting his ass. Hitting and sticking. Oh, remember when I said a toss was so easy to blow up? You ain't breaking from me. Oh. Cooked. Damn, did you say bitch when you hit him? That's what it sounded like. It sounded like he went, bitch. Oh. Give him the starting job. Alright. Devin Neal's the fucking GOAT. It's okay, we got gold. That's all that matters. So we got Jonas Sanker, Kool-Aid McKinstry. See, Quincy Riley's already 25. He's not somebody I'm like really attached to. But like attached to these guys. thinking Jonas Sanker, because I kind of want him to be a starter, and we did sign some safeties better than him technically. Easy. That was gonna be picked off. Easy. Lockdown defense. Oh, that should have been a pick. That's gold already. Jalen Coker wasn't familiar with your game, big dog. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Come on, give him Jonas Sanker just superstar dev. That'd make me so happy. Give him superstar dev. Superstar. They did us dirty. Gotta do the kickers. I'm just kidding. Do I try to get something with Trinidad? I suck at this challenge. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, we got bronze. That's the best I've ever gotten. I'm not even going to try to do it again. I'll take that. All right. Training camp is done. Let's look at the roster, see what we need to fill out. I want to get a mentor QB. I do need to. There is a bug going on. We are going to fix the bug. I don't agree with it. They gave us regression. Only one regression. Throw under pressure. We are going to fix that until they fix the bug. It's QB regression for young QBs. They should be fixing it in the next update. We're going to hope it's true. I don't know how this late in the game. That's a bug that gets inputted into franchise. But we get the one throw under pressure back. So we need a mentor QB. Good on receiver. Need some tight ends. Need a tackle. Need a guard. Need a center. We're actually going to move Evan Neal to left guard. That's where he's going to go. He is going to be left guard. So we still need tackle, center, edge, tackle, center, edge. We're going to move Stutzman to Sam. He going to be our Sam. We're going to move Perkins to Mike. Ford is going to be moved to Sam. This is all just for like backup depth purposes. So we got 3 Wills, 2 Mikes, 2 Sams. Good on CBs, good on safeties. Spencer Schrader is still hurt, but it let me sign him. 3 to 7 weeks. Going into draft with a first, second, third. First, second, 2/3. No fourths, no fifths, no sixths, no sevens. Interesting. We can work with that. Oh yeah, free agency. This is the worst part about getting a league together. Is there a mentor? Jimmy G, welcome to the team. Why was he turned around looking the other way? Nick Chubb. You can't sit in free agency, big dog. Well, you're going to have to. I have enough running backs. Turpin is going to 1,000% be our kick returner. Tight ends. How long is Ertz out for? 3 to 7 weeks. Get Dolchich. You know, I'll bring Ertz. I'll bring in the injured people. Do need a left tackle. We'll just bring in the experienced guys. Actually, we'll bring in Ryan. Yeah, we're just kind of bringing this guy as a backup center. Fuck it. Good there. Was it a right edge we needed? I'm fine with Leonard Floyd. Good with linebackers. Good with CBs. All right, I think we're good. Depth chart. Get that reordered. Then we send week 1 of the preseason. Hopefully no drastic injuries happen. While we send through this, I might take a couple of blinkas. That one's dead. Not taking a blinker of that. That one's clogged. Not taking a blinker of that. Guys, everything's clogged. I'm gonna die. Alright. Not taking a blinker of that. It's 24-17. Headset just stopped working. It's only working for 1 year for you guys too. That's actually crazy. Here we go. Gonna rest everybody. Jeremiah Love, York. think I want to just get both of the linebackers. Seems like the most logical option. Let's see. That's done. Do we win week 2? Do we get any crazy injuries to curse us before the start? We do get an injury. So get Shepard. Nothing crazy. We are going to get people back soon. Half pads it. Go in. But I really don't know how the headset keeps doing that. Literally, by the slightest move, it just fucks up. I need to purchase a new piece. We don't win any games in preseason. We don't get any crazy injuries. Justin Tucker gets cut from the Falcons. Not surprising. But man, dude was so good and then fell off the face of the earth. Just like most of these kickers are when they're falling off their prime. They never know when to hang it up. And then they just embarrass themselves. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. We got to cut 17 people. So let's go through our roster here. We're going to cut Spencer Rattler to the practice squad. Hayner to McDonald's to flip some patties. Evan Hull released. The Colts took him over Puka Nacua, by the way. We don't need any of these guys. Kevin Austin Jr. See you on the flip side. Samori Tor. See you on the flip side. Ronnie Bell. See you on the flip side. Mason Tipton. Welcome to the practice squad. Bub Means. Welcome to the practice squad. Trey Palmer. Welcome to free agency. Maliki Malatafo. Welcome to the practice squad. We got Kelvin Banks, Evan Neal, Taylor, Logan Taylor. Rookie. Did I draft a left guard? Don't remember doing that, but he's going to the practice squad. Simpkins to the practice squad. Truz to the practice squad. Young, Granderson, Jenkins, Breesy, Shepard, Boyd, brought to the practice squad. Sam's fine. Mike's fine. Will's fine. That's fine. Schrader's still hurt. Is anybody going to sign him if I move him to the practice squad? Who's it going to have us cutting out? 2 people? Sewell. Yeah, I'll cut him too. I'm not attached to those guys. Then we go to week 1, so we can finally start this thing. I know you guys are tired of me yapping. What has it been? An hour and 10 minutes of me drafting and yapping. That's me, Mr. Yapper. So for now, we're going to just do his Christmas one for this year. But if he ends up dropping a January one, we're just going to replace it. Test 20. Yeah, we're not going to get that one. Did he not drop a 2027? There it is. This would be the class to get a QB if we want to. Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, Cam Coleman. But we're going to do good this year. Just look at the injury report. Week to week, week to week, week to week. Okay. We can work with that. Not too many injuries. Go ahead and set the roster. Shuck, Chambliss has the backup. Jeremiah Smith, Kamara, Devin Neal. Kamara at fullback. Olave, Dobbs, Coker. Stowers at tight end. Jalen Polk can honestly be the 4th. Stowers at tight end. Kelvin Banks at tackle. Evan Neal at left guard. McCoy at center. Cesar Ruiz at right guard. I don't know what the depth chart was trying to do to me. Chase Young. Granderson. Jenkins and Brissy. But we're probably going to start Brissy first. Sam is going to be Stutzman. Mike is going to be Perkins. Will is going to be York. I love what we're seeing here. McKinstry, Watson, Taylor. With Riley and the Lamb as the backups. I'm thinking Sanker at strong safety. Then we might look to trade Justin Reed halfway through the season, depending on how we're looking. Cade York is going to just start one game until Spencer Schrader's back. Turpin is our kick returner. Kamara, I guess we'll see how he does as 3DB. I'll leave him right there. Slot receiver, thinking Olave, just to see if that gets him the most targets. Chase Young at right, left end. Granderson, Brissy, Jenkins. They're not good there, but hopefully they can develop to that. Then we're going to put Perkins and York. And Cisco there too. They're just going to own that middle. They're going to have to get used to it. Slot is going to be... Wait, we could actually chef up a nasty little lineup. We're going to put Reed there. Then our safeties is going to be Lake and Sanker. Oh, yeah, that's going to be nasty. And we're ready to start game 1. Let's go ahead and do our weekly strategy. Don't really have to do much since those are still locked. Oh, we got to hire an assign. We're going to play the game first. Heal faster. We're going to rest everybody for the first game. I think we're ready to cook. Rookie OTAs. Okay, dramatic ass music. Pete Werner couldn't even give me one of the actual linebackers that I drafted. What kind of shit is this? Eli Stowers with 5 upgrade. I say we get him to 75 vertical threat and then work on